Good morning, students. It gives me great pleasure to talk to you students through video presentations like this as usual. In this particular video presentation, we will continue with the remaining problems of exercise 7.1 on integration of 12th standard from NCERT textbook. 17th question we should continue. I have done till the 16th. Now 17th one, he says integral 2x squared minus 3 sin x plus 5 root x dx. Let me make it into 3 integrals. 2x square dx. Let me take this minus sign inside. Minus sin x dx. There is a purpose, I'll tell you anyway. X power half dx. Therefore, this is 2x cubed by 3 plus 3 cos x plus 5x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus c. Here it will get reduced to 2 by 3 x cube plus 3 cos x plus I'll get it to be 10 by 3 x power 3 by 2 plus c. 3 by 2 plus c. Let me just explain once again. Integral 2x square minus 3 sin x plus 5 root x dx is the question given to you. I make it into 3 integrals. 2 integral x square dx. I am taking this minus sign inside because derivative of cos x is minus sin x. If integral minus sin x, I'll make it as cos x. Or if I'm going to have this minus as it is, I'll make it as integral as minus cos x here. That minus into minus and make it as cos again. Either way you can do, both are correct. This root x is written x power half. For x squared, it is x cubed by 3. For minus sin x, integral is cos x because derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Then for x power half, it is x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. Now for 2 by 3 x cube or 2x cube by 3, either way you can say, plus 3 cos x, plus this 2 goes up, 10 by 3 x power 3 by 2 plus c is the final answer. Now 18th one, integral secant x into secant x plus tan x dx. Multiply this inside, I mean to say secant square x dx plus integral secant x tan x dx. For integral secant square x, it is tan x. For integral secant x tan x, it is secant x plus c. The final answer is tan x plus secant x plus c. I repeat, integral secant x and secant x plus tan x dx is the question given to you. Take the secant x, multiply secant x inside. I make it into 2 integrals. Integral secant square x dx plus integral secant x tan x dx. Integral secant square x is tan x. Integral secant x tan x is secant x plus c. Next, question number 19. Just listen, the question goes like this. Integral secant square x by cosecant square x dx. It looks like something very difficult, something different. It is not at all difficult. Just listen how we go about it. Integral secant square x by cosecant square x dx. This is my 19th question. Integral secant square x dx by cosecant square x. I'll take this to the numerator, it becomes sin square x. I bring this to the denominator, it becomes cos square x. Now this gets reduced to simply tan square x dx. This kind of observation you should have. But there is no formula for tan square x directly. I write it as secant square x minus 1 dx. I make it into 2 integral secant square x dx minus integral dx. Here I get it as tan x minus x plus c. I used to tell my students crux of the problem, the very important point in any problem. The crux here is bring secant square down and write it as cos square. Take cosecant square up, make it as sin square x. 1 by cosecant square is sin square and 1 by secant square, bringing secant 1 by cos square is secant square. Therefore, this brought down becomes cos square. 1 by cos square is secant square. 1 by cosecant square is sin square. Therefore, when this is taken to the numerator, it becomes sin square. This is taken to the denominator, it becomes cos square. Therefore, secant square x can be written as 1 by cos square. Cosecant square x is 1 by sin. This sign goes up anyway. Therefore, sin square by cos square is tan square x. But there is no direct formula for tan square x. Can be written as secant square x minus 1. Integral secant square x dx minus integral dx. Integral secant square x is tan x because derivative tan x is secant square x. It's just application of direct formula from derivatives. Remember, students, carefully. You have to remember them, these formulae carefully. Integral dx, I already told you so many times. Differentiate and integrate a function, or integrate and differentiate a function, you'll get the same thing. For these two are getting cancelled, you'll get it to be x. That is one way of understanding. Or this one can be written as x bar 0. X bar 0 using the formula x bar n, integral x bar n formula, I get it to be x bar 0 plus 1 by 0 plus 1. Either way, get it to be x. Now 20th problem, he says 20 integral 2 minus 3 sin x divided by cos square x dx. I make it into two integrals. Integral 2 by cos square x dx minus 3 integral sin x by cos x into 1 by cos x. Let me make it like this. This will become 2 secant square x dx minus 3 integral, I get it to be tan x secant x dx. Therefore, this is reduced to 2 tan x minus 3 secant x plus c. Let me repeat. And dividing this individually by cos square x, then 2 by cos square x becomes 2 secant square x. Integral secant square x is tan x. Now sin by cos becomes tan, 1 by cos becomes secant. Integral secant x tan x is nothing but secant x. Therefore 2 tan x minus 3 secant x plus c is the final answer. 3 secant x plus c is the final answer. Okay. Now again, I want to make one more point very clear. It's a convention to add any constant of integration with a result of any indefinite integral. Then you may think, why I am adding only one c at the end. There are two integrals here. I can have a c1 here, I can have another c2 here. c1 plus c2 clubbed together and is written as c at the end as a single constant of integration. In any integral, there may be 2 or 3 separate integrals. For each of them, I may have different constants c1, c2, etc. And adding up all those constants, I make it as simply c at the end as the constant of integration at the end. Then antiderivative of, that is what the 21st sum tells you. That's what he tells. Antiderivative integral both are same. Root x plus 1 by root x dx. Antiderivative integral both will imply the same. X bar half dx plus integral x bar minus half dx. Here I write it as x bar 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus x bar half by half plus c. This is 2 by 3 x bar 3 by 2 plus 2 root x plus c. Here the answer is anyway C. It is given as A, B, C, D options. You can check. He leaves out this x bar half as it is. Answer is C. Answer is C for this problem. Let me just check. Root x plus 1 by root x. X bar half dx plus integral x bar minus half dx, taking it to the numerator. I am using a rule, integral x bar n dx x bar n plus 1 by n plus 1 everywhere when n not equal to minus 1. Remember carefully. When n equal to minus 1 is a special case. Dx by x is log mod x. X bar 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus x bar half by half. 2 by 3 x bar 3 by 2 plus 2 root x plus c is the final answer. The answer here is C anyway. Now for the 22nd problem, d by dx of f of x is equal to, he says 4x cube minus 3 by x bar 4. 3 by x bar 4. And you are given f of 2 0, find f of x. Now here it means d of f of x is supposed to be 4x cube minus 3 by x power 4 dx. I am taking this dx to the other side. Let me take integral on either side. Integral d of f of x, integral 4x cube dx minus 3 integral x power minus 4 dx, which will imply you, I already told you one rule, differentiate and integrate a function, or integrate and differentiate a function, I'll get the same thing. Therefore, I end up with f of x here. I mean to say 4x power 4 by 4 minus 3x power minus 3 by minus 3 plus c. Therefore, this is reduced to x power 4 plus 1 by x cube plus c. You are given f of 2 is equal to 0. F of 2 is equal to 0. Let me just continue here. I mean to say 2 power 4 plus 1 by 2 cube is equal to plus c is equal to 0. Plus c is equal to 0. Just wait. I mean to say c happens to be 16 plus 1 by 8. which will get reduced to anyway. You mean to say C is negative of this value, sorry, it will be a negative value. 128 plus 1 by 8. This is minus 129 by 8. Therefore, my final answer is f of x is x power 4 plus 1 by x cube minus 129 by 8, which is my answer A in the textbook. Let me just repeat. Cross multiply dx in here, take integral throughout. Here d and integral will get cancelled. They are reverse process to each other. Gets reduced to f of x in LHS. Here it is 4 x power 4 by 4, 4 gets cancelled. 3 x power minus 3 by minus 3 gets cancelled. X power 4 plus 1 by x cube plus c is the final answer. To get the value of c, you are given a condition f of 2 is 0. F of 2 power 4 plus 1 by 2 cube plus c is 0. This is plus c, sorry. Now, therefore, c becomes minus of 16 plus 1 by 8. Take LCM, 128 plus 1 by 8 becomes minus 129 by 8. Therefore, my f of x becomes x power 4 plus 1 by x cube minus 129 by 8. That is the final answer that is given as option A in the textbook. Thank you students for patient watching. I hope I covered the first first exercise in 3 different videos. I hope it will be very useful to everybody. You share with your friends and relatives and other people who are known to you. And you can advise them to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button and bell icon. Subscription has no charges. Thank you students for patient watching.